Experiment. I don't know if you ever heard of them before, but the Dot Experiment is here to help you with all your cell phone and computer needs. The Dot Experiment is here for all your tech, all your software problems, whether it's the storage full, your laptop won't boot, or you're just tired of your current setup, or you're just looking for tech support. The Dot Experiment is the only way to go. Call them today, 404-259-1343, or you can email them at support@thedotexperiment.com for a free consultation. Don't waste your money buying tech stuff and tech software that you don't understand and don't know how to use. Contact the Dot Experiment, the professionals in fixing all your stuff, man. So before you buy that cell phone, before you get that computer, contact the Dot Experiment. It's the only way to go. I'm telling you, that's how we roll it over here.
Tonight. Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me.
Do you like music like this? That's right, I'm asking you. Do you like music like this? Then why have you not been to Sophisticated Saturday as yet? That's right, each and every third Saturday of the month, we call it Sophisticated Saturdays. Where we keep it at? Caribbeanlifetv Studios. 6254 Memorial Drive is the only place to be each and every third Saturday of the month. So if you want to celebrate your birthday, if you just want to come hang out and have some fun with grown people having big fun, Sophisticated Saturdays is the only place to be. It's brought to you by yours truly, DJ Reds, and my boy, Mr. B. Sophisticated Saturdays, every third Saturday of the month, 6254 Memorial Drive is where the grown people go and have good, clean fun. Every third Saturday of the month, man. The way you make me feel, I'm just going to have fun. I'll see you there. Sophisticated Saturdays. I got you.
It's the annual Independence Ball and Scholarship Awards, presented by the Atlanta Jamaican Association in collaboration with the AJ Cultural and Educational Fund, Inc. Saturday, August 10, 2024, Atlanta Airport Marriott Gateway Hotel, 2020 Convention Center Concourse, College Park, Georgia, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Celebrate Jamaica's 62nd year as an independent nation and support higher education of the next generation. Enjoy delectable food, music from the SWAT Band, and electrifying performance from Jamaica Festival legend Roy Rayan.
I have got this feeling, a very high feeling.
Music by Mikey Sparkle Production with DJ Cold Rice on the ones and twos. Keynote speaker Keisha Thorpe, Nobel Prize educator, Global Teacher 2021, and National Teachers Hall of Fame inductee. Hosted by Will Hart. Early bird 135 to July 1, 145 after. Scan the QR code for hotel and tickets. Call 404-777-9593 or visit AtlantaJamaicanAssociation.org. Sponsors Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, GB Roofing Inc., Metals and Materials Engineers, Couples Resorts Jamaica, and PNC.
Atlanta, it is time for Atlanta Bless Music Fest, presented by Bejosh Entertainment in association with Max Productions on Saturday, the 31st of August, 2024, starting at 12 noon until 5 p.m. will be the free community event. Bounce about, face painting for the kids, blood pressure and blood sugar check. Then from 6 p.m. until Atlanta Bless Music Fest, featuring Jaron Nerve, J Bez, Jason Mighty, Golda McFarlane, John Wayne Bailey, Renwick Dewsbury, Rosie B, and LKM Praise Warriors, Doxology, Divine Souls, all backed by MP Band, MC Dr. Monica at the Church of God of Prophecy, 3333 Covington Drive, Indicator, Georgia, 30032. Tickets, $45 pre-sold, $50 at the door, $90 VIP. For more information, call 404-468-1423 or email bjoshent@gmail.com. Visit us on the web at www.atlantabless.com. Saturday the 31st of August 2024 from 12 noon to 9 p.m. It is Atlanta Bless Music Fest. See you there.
It's a reggae evening under the sun, the Forever Giving Thanks 2024 tour at the beautiful Chastain Park Amphitheater, featuring Perez Hammond. Sunday, August 18th at 6:30. The reggae icon and living legend, world.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
The award-winning Third World live at concert. Also featuring DJ Mix Master David. Bring your food and drinks for a reggae evening under the sun. The Forever Giving Thanks 2024 tour at the beautiful Chastain Park Amphitheater. Sunday, August 18th at 6:30. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Another Sassy Mitchell here in Twilight 2 production.
Attention all netball enthusiasts. Get ready for the launch of the USA Netball Premier League. Join us for an exciting international female mixed club competition taking place on August 17th at the Redan Recreation Center in Lithonia, Georgia, and on August 18th at the Lucius Sanders Rec Center in Lithonia, Georgia at 8:45 a.m. For more information, email us at usanetball@gmail.com or contact Danette John at 678-891-7213. Don't miss out on this incredible event. Come out and support your favorite teams.
Get ready for an unforgettable evening of smooth jazz and R&B at the Culture Show. Join us on August 24th at the JVC Event Hall from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a night of incredible music and entertainment. Meet our special guests, saxophonist B. Thompson and Sorrell. And don't miss the stunning designs from international designer Janine Mangao. Enjoy the beats of DJ Master E from Sirius XM Flavor Radio and performances by Atlanta's premier vocal group. Come out and meet the featured guests and your MC for the evening, Candy from Caribbean Life Radio. Get your early bird tickets now on Eventbrite. We can't wait to see you there. Hey now, hey now, hey! It's that time again. Join us as we celebrate our second-year anniversary. We'll be bringing you music, entertainment, and culture. It'll be here at the CLTV Studios, 6254 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. Saturday, September 14th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Save the date.
Welcome, everyone, to Caribbean Live TV. I'm Beverly Jones, and today you're listening to Real Talk, and I have a very, very special guest today. And I'm just so excited to have him here. We have Mr. Eddie Kanye. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Callier, yeah.
Callier.
Callier.
Okay, awesome. Now, where does Callier come from?
It's actually a French name.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, on my dad's side, I'm Creole.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Can you cook? Because, we associate Creole with only with cooking, right?
I can throw down in the kitchen a little bit. It's funny, though, because I actually learned how to cook a little bit more as an adult when I became plant-based and everything like that, because, you can't go out and try to spend a whole bunch of money on all these places.
Right.
Right. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. I understand that you're originally from Portland, Oregon. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, okay. And what were you doing in Portland?
Well, being born.
Okay, after being born.
After being born on August 10th of all days, which is like a couple of days ago.
Happy belated birthday
Thank you.
Okay.
But,
and on your birthday, you were performing.
I sure
correct?
was.
Okay. So you had your own birthday party.
I did, and I think this might be the last one. At least it's gonna be the last one that I throw for myself because it was so much work. It was so much work.
Well, we're just so happy to have you here in Stone Mountain. Is this the first time you've been in Stone Mountain?
Not at all, actually. I have such a deep, rich history here.
Okay.
Like, I used to live here some years ago, and a lot of years ago. And I've been all up and down these streets. It was kind of crazy driving over here because just every place that I went to was like, oh, wow, this is another place. I have this memory and these people and everything like that. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, if people don't know by now, you are a great singer, and I've heard your music, and it is so exciting. But even more exciting, you were on American Idol, right?
That I was.
I mean, how many people we can meet that's been on American Idol? Please tell us your experience and about the judges. We want to know all the dirt.
Oh yeah, well it's clean. It's clean. It's not as dirty as people as it would look like from the outside. You know, it was a really amazing experience. I got the chance to spend some time with some of the most amazing people I've ever met, and not even just the most talented people, because they're also that, but just most genuine souls and the most wonderful energy, just people that I'm gonna have in my life for the rest of it.
Is this on stage, or are we talking about the judges?
We're talking about the other contestants right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other, and it's so funny
because
too
they want you to win.
You know, it's so interesting because, like, when you see all the footage and see the shows and all that stuff, everything seems like it's this huge competition and everybody's like trying to, get over on each other. And then we got there and it was just the most loving and beautiful, like, just connection, because we all have shared experience, We've been
and
pulled.
You made it.
And we made it.
Yes, you made it to the stage.
Yeah.
And that's important. That's important.
Huge
so,
thing.
Did you sing your song?
Actually, I sang all originals on my time there. I did a song of mine called "Free" in my initial audition. And the funny thing about it is, when I went in there to audition, I introduced myself and all the other stuff like that. And then I sang the song. I told them beforehand that I want to travel the world and sell out stadiums and, like get Grammys and all that other stuff like that. And then once I finished, I looked up and I had a standing ovation from all three judges. Yay. And and then Lionel Richie actually said that he sees me, doing all the things that I said that I want to do. He's like, yeah, you're going to sell out those stadiums and, all the things. And if we have anything to do with it, we're going to make sure that happens.
Did he bring any paper for you to sign?
You know what? Honestly, I should have. Actually, there was a lot of paperwork, not from them specifically, of course. The producers were very, very, very much so on me about paperwork, if you guys see this.
What song did you sing?
I sang, so for my first performance, I did my song called "Free." And for my second performance, I did a song that's unreleased, actually, called "Muse." And actually, it being on television would have been its television debut, but they didn't air that. So.
Oh, no. Did you write these songs?
I did.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And so what would you tell anyone, basically your age, you're young, what would you tell them that is important if you make it in the door? First of all, you have to get there.
Yeah.
But what is it that was your quality, and what qualities are needed for you to get in the door?
So, okay, there's the answer that they probably want me to give, and then there's the real answer. So here's the tea, guys. I'm going to give you guys the real. Your story is everything. Literally getting into the whole situation, like, they are producing television, so they want to make something that people want to watch, and you got to keep in mind their target demographic and everything as well too. So, I mean, and that's not to take away from the talent. definitely come in there prepared and ready to do something, but also it's less about how prepared you are and how like talented you are and how many riffs and runs and all that other stuff you can do, and it's more about
And your struggle.
yeah, you know, like
What,
they
what would
really
you
like
do
that.
to get here?
Exactly.
How far would you go to get here?
There's
Yes.
a lot of that in there. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what did you place? Where were you on this?
So I made it to Hollywood Week. I got the golden ticket and everything. Made it to Hollywood Week, and this season, they actually made the biggest cuts in American Idol history.
Oh no!
They went from 150 people to a little under 50 people in like one day, in one night, in like 30 minutes. It was kind of wild.
Okay.
And then I ended up on the other side of that 50, not the one that stayed.
Oh, okay, but you made it.
But I made
and you
it.
can go back.
Yeah, if I go, so and then also I hope they see this. If I come back to American Idol, I would love to come back as a guest. I don't want. I mean,
The pressure?
No, not even that. As much of an amazing experience as it was as a contestant, I feel like that part of my journey, like, because I was also on
so you can check it off your bucket list. Is that what you're trying to say?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, that's not the first, TV show of its kind that I've been on. I was also on this TV show called The Four on Fox some years ago with like DJ Khaled and Meghan Trainor and everybody. And
was that a competition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of like essentially, if you take the voice and reverse it. So they start with the finalists. And then each week, people are trying to knock the finalists, the final four, trying to knock the finalists out of their chairs. And I did that, and it was an amazing experience. And after that, I said I was never gonna do it again. And then I got a phone call from the American Idol producers, and they were like, "Yeah, so here are all the things that you want to hear. So come be on our show." And I was like, "You sure did say all the things I want to hear," and I did it.
Okay, so now you have a single out.
I sure
and
do.
And that single is called I Believe.
Yeah, it's called Believe.
And so tell me about, is it a metaphor, something about your life you believe, or is it just a beautiful song that you wanted to sing?
It's actually probably one of the most direct songs that I've ever written. It's very much so like, it's one of those songs where I wrote directly based off of like what was on my mind and what I was feeling. Like a lot of my songs can get super metaphorical where, I'll say one thing, but like underlying it's like, you can, but this one was really like literally
from the heart.
From the heart. There's the second verse has a line in there. It says, I told my dad all about you today, and I think he's a little excited. For the first time, he remembered somebody's name because I think he could tell how inspired you've made me.
Okay. Well, we're going to listen to a little about I Believe.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of see what you got there. I've heard some great things about you, especially you had a show this weekend.
Yeah.
And I heard it was a sellout and people screaming.
It was pretty wild.
It was pretty wild.
Birthday and release, like mixed together.
And how old are you, may I ask?
Ooh, that's always the question right there. Okay, all right.
How old do you want to be then?
I'll give you one guess, and then I'll tell you.
You want me to guess? You're under 25.
Wow, I love that so much, and that's what most people think too. And I'm gonna hold on to that as long as I can.
Okay.
I am 29.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting. This is the first year I've ever had people like look at me and then try to guess my age, and I tell them, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have that youthfulness.
Yeah.
So, and that's something that a lot of people don't have. And it's better to say that you're 29 and someone think you're 25 than vice versa.
Right. That
especially
is very
being
true.
a female.
It's interesting too because I feel like I've been aging backwards. I feel like when I was around like 21 and younger, like everybody thought I was way older than I was, and like as the years have gone, people have like I've gotten older and people have thought I've been younger. It's so weird.
So I Believe. Tell me a little about this, and then we'll play a little of it.
So Believe was a song that came from my experience with Idol. As far as the sound of it and the feeling of it, I wanted to make something you know, when Lionel said he saw me selling out stadiums, I wanted to make something that felt like it should be played in a stadium. You know, I wanted to make something that sounded like it could be played on the American Idol stage.
Okay.
And yeah, and then, you know, I pulled from some life experience and all that other stuff, and I threw something together. Well, threw something together is kind of, I put intention into it, but it was something that I put together like that I was really happy about, and I'm excited to share with the world.
Okay, let's hear a little of I Believe.
If I should open my eyes in the morning and I see your face next to me, well, I'd be the happiest man on the planet. I'd feel like I'm living the dream. I used to look under my pillow because I believed the tooth fairy would come. But I must admit that I lost faith in love long ago. And then you showed up, and you made me believe. Told my dad all about you today, and I think he's a little excited. For the first time he remembered somebody's name, 'cause I think he could tell how inspired you've made me. And I used to spend all my nights by the chimney waiting for good old Saint Nick to come. But I must admit that I lost faith in love long ago, till you showed up and made me believe. My heart's not too broken up to believe that I could ever be enough. Made me believe I'm not too over the hill to fall, head over heels. I believe. Now that I've had all the feels, I think this could really be.
That was amazing. You know,
Thank you
it
so
felt
much.
very commercial. And so was that the intent? It felt like that maybe it could be a song for a TV show or something like that. So
I would love that so much.
that's kind of what I felt like, and it was very inspirational. You know, so I think that you're going to go very far. It has that crossover sound.
Yes,
And is that what you're striving for?
Well, so I create music and everything like that just pretty much from what I'm moved by, from what makes me feel. And so, you know, what ends up coming out is just an amalgamation of all the things that I grew up on, you know, and I grew up on a whole lot of soul, rock, funk, R&B, jazz, just gospel, all kind of fused together, you know, preacher's kid and everything.
We're going to go to a commercial break, and then we're going to talk about who you grew up with.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. We'll be back in just a moment.
Cool.
Hey now, hey now, hey! It's that time again. Join us as we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary. We'll be bringing you music, entertainment, and culture. It'll be here at the CLTV Studios, 6254 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. Saturday, September 14th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Save the date. Get ready for an unforgettable evening of smooth jazz and R&B at the Culture Show. Join us on August 24th at the JVC Event Hall from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a night of incredible music and entertainment. Meet our special guests, saxophonists B. Thompson and Sorrell. And don't miss the stunning designs from international designer Janine Mangao. Enjoy the beats of DJ Master Eve from Sirius XM Flavor Radio and performances by Atlanta's premier vocal group. Come out and meet the featured guests and your MC for the evening, Candy from Caribbean Life Radio. Get your early bird tickets now on Eventbrite. We can't wait to see you there.
Attention all netball enthusiasts. Get ready for the launch of the USA Netball Premier League. Join us for an exciting international female mixed club competition taking place on August 17th at the Reed Recreation Center in Lithonia, Georgia, and on August 18th at the Lucius Sanders Rec Center in Lithonia, Georgia at 8:45 a.m. For more information, email us at usanetball@gmail.com or contact Danette John at 678-891-7213. Don't miss out on this incredible event. Come out and support your favorite teams.
Welcome back to The Real Talk, and I'm Mayor Beverly Jones, and I have this amazing guest that's sitting right here on my right-hand side, and this is Eddie Callier. Loving it. And as you've heard, you heard his single, and you debuted it this weekend on your birthday.
On my birthday.
On your birthday. That's amazing. So that was a great gift, I'm sure.
It
right?
was
Just
one of those.
Just to hear yourself and see how people responded to it.
That was beautiful.
I know that was beautiful. But we left out before commercial break. You were talking about you grew up at soul.
Yeah.
And there's a special group that you grew up with. All right, let's talk about the influence that group had on your life.
Yeah.
First, who is the group?
Well, I grew up around like the Barge family and everything like that.
Okay.
My dad was the musical director for El DeBarge for some time, and then they also kind of grew up together in Grand Rapids. And so pretty much I kind of grew up around hearing the music and, hearing the stories and everything like that. And I know there's a whole lot that I've done, like just in my career in general, and things that I've like pursued based off of a lot of the stuff that my dad used to tell me about, like when they were on the road and, a lot of the...
still wanted to get in the music industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, learning how to be careful about it and like directions to go in and not to,
So you had an opportunity to see the ups and the downs of showbiz.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you seen El DeBarge, you seen, the group, the family, the ups and downs they went through, and you still push forward, right?
Yeah.
So what did you learn from the DeBarge family?
Well, one of the things I'll say is that my dad used to always tell me about their shows and about like captivating audiences and about writing captivating lyrics. One of the things my dad used to tell me is that you should, whenever you write a song, make sure that when you write it down on paper and read it, just as a sentence, it sounds good. It makes sense,
Okay.
And so I've always had that in my mind, in the back of my mind when I create. And just, being free in versatility, because of course they play so many instruments and they can sing
Very
their
talented.
behinds off.
Yes.
And it's funny, there's a story, I don't think I've ever actually told this publicly
Do
before.
tell.
So the last 9 to 5 I used to work at ironically, a music store.
Okay. It's in your blood, so you know it attracts.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And so we were packing up everything for the day and closing up shop. And my Uncle Marty came in and he was just sitting at the table and waiting. And then he just started singing. He just started, but then he started doing some of those DeBarge notes, like the ones like up there. And my coworker walked out and was like, "What's going on right now?
Right.
Where is this coming from?" And then he looked over and he was like, "Is that you?"
Okay.
Also, my coworker didn't know who the DeBarges were,
Oh,
which
bless
is
his heart.
hilarious. So he was completely taken off guard.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, it shows that you had some great mentors.
Yeah.
Because the name you say DeBarge, everyone knows.
Right.
It's
yeah.
not a who.
Mhm.
It's like what they
Yeah.
are. And I've enjoyed them. And so that's amazing that you had a mentor, which was your father.
Yeah.
Because they were very successful. And so at least you had something to be rooted and grounded in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so, any other singers in your family?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My mom, she was a wonderful vocalist, and pretty much everybody everybody in our bloodline has some sort of like musical prowess,
Okay.
whether they've pursued it or not. But yeah, everybody sings, everybody plays instruments, everybody writes. It's kind of crazy.
So you guys need to be a group.
Honestly, I feel like we almost did it a couple of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Oh yeah, I love it so much. Like just jamming with my siblings and with my cousins and everybody. It's always a great time.
Oh, okay. Well, you're very interesting from Oregon.
Yeah.
No, the Bodge family. I mean, that's amazing. Been on the American Idol. What is next?
What is next? Okay, so I've got this new single out. This is probably gonna be the biggest like single push I've ever done in my entire life,
Okay.
in my entire career, and I'm excited, and I'm also like freaking out. I'm super scared. I like because
Scared of what?
because I'm doing it.
Scared of success?
No, actually,
Okay. If you're not afraid of success, you'll be successful.
absolutely not. What's freaking me out, and I don't even want to call it fear necessarily. My dad always tells me false evidence appearing real. Like
Yes.
anything that we find ourselves, in fear of is just
You're speaking into existence.
Exactly.
So we're speaking positive. We're
Exactly.
speaking. You're going back to American Idol, although you don't see it.
right.
But when you are in the entertainment business, when the door open and you've said 1,000 times, "I'll never do it again."
Yeah.
The moment the door open, you go charging through.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
so,
right.
I can see you there on
Yeah.
American Idol or some show again, doing what you do best and doing what you love.
What I would love, and so this is also kind of tied into the single promotion thing and all that stuff, but like Saturday Night Live and like Tonight Show and like doing like the late night.
Speaking into existence.
Exactly. You know what?
Think of all
Hey.
the people where they've come from and where they're going and where they are now. And
Yeah.
so that's something that you can be it too.
Yeah.
You've seen it happen with other
Absolutely.
people. And you said that you've been around entertainers.
Oh, yeah.
So you've seen the highs and the lows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, 1,000,000%. And I'm excited for it all. I'm looking forward to it. I've experienced a lot in my bit of time in this industry, and there's so much that you learn as you experience things. You learn that there's so much you've yet to experience, and I think the release/birthday party we had was my first time experiencing like no opener announcement, no, people didn't even know if it was gonna be a show or just me like being there.
So did you just
And-
do your single or did you have other songs as well?
I did. I actually did a whole set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I picked a bunch of records from my catalog and did a whole thing, and it was so interesting too because the RSVPs, like we maxed out of RSVPs like 4 times, and I kept upping the RSVPs, and there were still more people coming in than when the actual show happened. To have a room full of people who knew the words to my songs and sang them like they were their own was like, wow, that was such a beautiful
That was
experience.
another door opening for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have such a great personality, and you're so humble.
Thank you.
And those are some of the things that make superstars.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to do well. I know you're going to do well. And like I said, your song sounds like a crossover. If I had to listen to it the first time, I wouldn't know where it came from.
Yeah.
Who it came from.
Yeah.
And so that's what you want to do. One thing about music, you want to touch everyone.
Everyone. Yeah.
And so
absolutely.
I think that is what you're doing. Well, I'm going to go back to American Idol. What did you learn from American Idol that will make you a better singer or entertainer?
I think in my time there, more so than what I learned, it was what I relearned and what I got more attuned to, like my passion for music and my passion for this career and my passion for what I do. At the time that I ended up doing American Idol, I was in a kind of low point where for the first time probably in my whole life, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do anymore.
But now this was after.
This was before.
Before.
Like right before American Idol showed up, I'd gotten to a point where I was just looking around and I was like, I've been doing this for, this amount of time, and I've seen, the highs, I've seen these lows, and I just want to see the other side now. And I didn't know what to do, where to go, anything like that. And then ended up doing American Idol, being around all these other people who are super driven and super talented and who have gone through, because American Idol has a type. I will say that. Like, I noticed, I had been going through a lot of stuff like that over the last, few years, and literally everybody else there had a story. Like I said, the story thing earlier, but all these people pushing through all of their challenges, pushing through the hardships, and then still saying, I want to be on this show and show people what it is that's within me, because that's what I love and that's what makes me move and makes me breathe and makes me wake up in the morning. And that reminded me that that's the same way that I feel about this craft and this medium. And so, yeah.
Okay. So what's next?
What's next?
I know you say you believe. Okay. And so you have your single out, and I know you're going to promote that. But in the interim, what's next? Because you always have to have another plan, a master plan.
I sure do.
The next step. This is what I'm going to do. And so do you mind sharing what's next?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so of course we're going to do, music video things with this. Okay. And I plan to travel and do some touring based around it. So, booking is available. Reach out to me.
and so I tell you what, you're here. How can people reach you?
Yeah. Well, so you can reach me through Instagram. It's Eddie Callier, spelled EDICALLIER. Also, all of the other spaces. I'm on TikTok now, which is kind of weird. I intentionally avoided it for so long, but now I'm there and I'm doing things.
You're out there, and everything, it exposes you.
Yeah.
When you're open to the world, the world will open you up.
But I can be reached there. I can be reached pretty much all the platforms. You can reach out to me. You can shoot me a DM, shoot me a message. My email is on my Instagram as well. Just reach out, and or you can even reach out to my team, teameddynation@gmail.com, and we can get some stuff set up. Get all of the things together. I want to be everywhere and do all of the things. So let me know, and I'll be there.
Well, we're going to go to another quick commercial break, and then we're just going to have you to talk about what you're really going to be doing.
Yeah? Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Need to get something to the Caribbean fast? Look no further than E&W Shipping. With convenient locations in Atlanta, Maryland, and Jamaica, we are your go-to for all your exporting needs. Whether it's a small package or a large shipment, we've got you covered. Contact us today for quotes and shipping schedules at 770-524-8663. The number one more time, 770-524-8663. Now here's a special offer for all our loyal returning customers. You will get 30% off. That's right, if you're a loyal returning customer, we are going to give you 30% off. So ship and clear with E&W Shipping, the fastest way to ship to the Caribbean. E&W Shipping, delivering satisfaction one package at a time.
It's a reggae evening under the sun, the Forever Giving Thanks 2024 tour at the beautiful Chastain Park Amphitheater, featuring Perez Hammond. Sunday, August 18th at 6:30. The reggae icon and living legend,
When you're wrapped up in my arms,
Perez Hammond.
that's what one dance can do.
Plus the reggae ambassadors, Third World.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it?
The award-winning Third World live in concert. Also featuring DJ Mix Master David. Bring your food and drinks for a reggae evening under the sun. The Forever Giving Thanks 2024 tour at the beautiful Chastain Park Amphitheater. Sunday, August 18th at 6:30. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Another Sassy Mitchell here in Twilight 2 production.
Hey now, hey now, hey! It's that time again. Join us as we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary. We'll be bringing you music, entertainment, and culture. It'll be here at the CLTV Studios, 6254 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. Saturday, September 14th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Save the date.
I must admit that I lost faith in love long ago. Then you showed up, and you made me believe my heart's not too broken up to believe I could ever be enough.
That's so cool. Oh, sing it? Okay.
I believe now that I have all the feels. Could this really be real?
Oh, this is my favorite part.
I told my dad all about you today, and I think he's a little excited. For the first time he remembered somebody's name, 'cause I think he could tell how inspired you made me. And I used to spend all my nights by the chimney, waiting for good old Saint Nick to come. But I must admit that I lost faith in love long ago, until you showed up and made me believe that my heart's not too broken up to believe that I could ever be enough. You made me believe I'm not too over the hill to fall head over heels. I believe now that I have all the feels. I think this could really be real, This could be This could really be
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, I have never known anyone to sound better than the record. I mean, you had to be there. You just have to be here. You have to be here
Yes.
to understand what just happened. And I mean, you guys, out there. There was no sound, no special effects or anything. Other than if your heart is a special effect, we heard it from the heart, and that was so amazing. And so I know you're going to go far. The first time I ever heard the actual was better than the tape or the music. So, wow. What do you see yourself now? We talked about 10 years from now. What is the 10-year plan? Because what you just belted out, we need to be talking about next week. What will you be doing next week?
I mean, honestly, okay, so I'm in Atlanta right now for maybe a couple weeks, something like that. Okay. I live in Los Angeles, but I decided for my birthday I wanted to kind of take a little breather from the things.
Take a stroll down south.
Yeah. Okay. But just getting ready for the next single. Also, I've got it. So the single that I did on American Idol that didn't air, I'm gonna be releasing that.
Can we hear a little of that?
Oh, should yeah? Okay. Oh my gosh.
Everyone else in the world heard it.
You know what? Yes. That's true. Okay.
So what is the name of it?
It is called Muse.
Muse? Okay. And so what did you get your information? I mean, your inspiration. Yes. And information.
The inspiration and information came from life experience. I actually wrote that song around the same time I wrote this whole collection of songs. I mean, to be honest, I'm a hopeless romantic at times.
I can see that.
The thing is, there was this one almost relationship, I don't know what to call it, but I can say that though it was probably not the greatest for my mental health.
But sometimes that's where you do your best work.
It was probably the best.
Was that how you got your best work? Because you reaching deep down into your soul when you're broken.
And so many of people's favorite songs came from that one person. It's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm talking about stuff in a lot of those songs that at the time I didn't even really know about the way that I do now. And it's like I was I was a ghostwriter for future me. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a catalog.
I do. I sure do.
And you're gonna start working through your catalog. Okay. So we're gonna ask you just to do a little snippet of another song in your catalog. Okay. No, the American Idol, because as soon as people are now on their phones trying to find you on American Idol, because that's the first thing I'm going to do when I leave here.
Yeah.
Is, go and look for you on American Idol. That is so exciting.
It is. It was a very, very exciting time. Let's see. I knew I should have brought my guitar in. That would have been great.
You brought is it in the car?
It is in the car.
Okay, well, someone can go and get it out the car.
You want to grab it? Okay.
We'll just chat for a moment. And
can you grab a quarter-inch too from the black bag?
So, you open up another door. So you play an instrument.
So I play most percussion, including piano and drums, little guitar, bass, trombone, baritone, and stuff like that.
Okay, I should have asked you what you don't play.
I don't play saxophone yet or violin yet.
Okay.
But I'm working on those. I'm working on those next.
So when did you start actually playing an instrument, and what was it?
Let's see. What was my first? I think my first was ukulele or harmonica.
Really?
It was one of those two.
Is that an organ thing?
Honestly, I don't know what we had going on in my house. We had everything happening.
Okay, just pick up an instrument, right?
Yeah, well, okay, I will say my dad plays everything.
Oh, he does?
Plays all of the instruments.
Okay. And so do we know your dad by name?
His name is Ricky Kelly. And I don't know if that's a name that rings some bells for some people. He's produced some records. He's played for some people, and he's also a preacher. He's a minister.
Teaching and preaching.
Okay. Yeah. Right. He's a minister.
Because I felt you actually have soul in your song. And just the simple fact that we asked you to do it off the cuff.
Yeah.
And you came right in. And I enjoyed it immensely.
Oh, thank you so much.
I just think you're going to have a great future.
Thank you.
And there's not too many people that's been on American Idol that really didn't make it big time.
Yeah.
And so you know what can happen, right?
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
so, what did you learn from that experience that you think will take you the rest of your life, or take you to a spot
Yeah.
until you get to the next big idol?
You know, I one thing I will say, other than the experience that I had, like connecting with the other people, just going all the way, like digging deep and not letting anything like be held back.
So, was it the competition, or was it what was it? Okay, because the audience is so inspiring and loving.
Yeah.
But then you have all this competition out there, and then that is the drive to win.
Yeah.
Which one was your first, second, and third?
Um, you know, I actually really just went on there.
To have fun. We don't want to hear that.
No, well, I won't say to have. Well, I mean, of course, I wanted to have fun, but so because of my prior experience with the TV shows and everything like that, my goal was to go on one of these shows and show who I am, like not just as a singer and all that, but as an artist, as a musician, as a person. And so I really went on there to be able to just show that. And so I wasn't even thinking necessarily about winning it or even going through the first round. I just wanted to.
If I could just make it in the door.
Literally.
Just make it in the door and touch the hand.
Yeah. Like literally everything that I needed, everything that I wanted, I got it in that first interaction with Lionel and Katie and Luke.
Yeah, just touch Lionel's hand. That's all.
You know?
Touch everybody's hand. I would have been content.
Ooh,
but
look at that.
I know you've been the star that you are and been around people. That made it easy for you to be able to be around Lionel Richie. Because you've been around stars mostly all your life with your father.
Yeah.
So you had an ease about you.
Yeah. It may have been too much of an ease. Who knows?
Oh, okay. A little lackadaisical, maybe.
Like
Not starstruck.
Yeah. I mean, but I've never really been like a starstruck person. Actually, you know what?
Who's your favorite star? Let's say that.
What's
say that. All you
funny-
need is one.
This is a deep cut, right? Like it's so the only time I've ever found myself actually starstruck was when I saw John Williams in person in Boston. John Williams is for those of you all who don't know, John Williams is the composer that did the music for Star Wars and Indiana
really?
Jones and all of that.
Okay.
And that's the first and probably only time I've ever been like, oh my gosh, he's really here. What? That's crazy.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Okay. So do you need to pull your chair back a little? You good?
I think I might be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, just to see this is so amazing. This is a live performance by this young man who looks 16 but is really 29. Oops. And how he can belt out a song and he says he's been around stars all his life, but he is so humble. And this is the star here. Someone who's humble, someone who's eager, but more importantly, you know your value in life and who you are. So we're just so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so what is the name of this song?
So I'll do the song that I did on American Idol.
Okay. And actually, did you play the guitar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's called Muse.
Okay. And where did you get the inspiration?
So this was that relationship I was talking about earlier.
Right. Yeah.
I just
Was it a broken heart?
Actually, it was before the heart got broken.
Okay.
It was
so you were in love.
Yeah.
Okay, because either is going to be love that's going to motivate you or the broken heart.
And you know what's interesting about it? I noticed that I have this tendency to write songs. Like as soon as I start feeling myself writing a song, I'm like, oh, yeah, I think I like this one.
Okay. You can feel yourself falling when you start writing.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of people say they do the best work when they're not in love, and they because they tell a story. And so, what do you consider yours? Are you telling a story, or?
Well, on this one, it was real. It was real in that moment. Yeah.
Okay. So you were in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to know what you sing about when you're in the moment. All right, we're ready whenever you are. Do you need another mic for the guitar? You good?
So,
And what is the name of this song?
this one's called Muse.
Muse, okay.
And it goes
And who
like,
was the muse?
Ooh, that one's gonna get me in trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Callier playing the guitar, and the song is called Muse.
You got my heart. I knew from the day you grabbed my mind. Oh, I knew that nothing could take you away. So I don't mind sitting waiting by the phone sometimes. 'Cause just a touch of your love, baby, oh, it's better than being alone on my mind. So I write these love letters to you, 'cause I'm hoping and praying they all get through. And as I write these love letters to you, I believe that I fell in love. I fell in love with my muse.
It's a little snippet of it.
I'm sorry you don't have 1,000 people in here, but I'm clapping for all the thousands and thousands that wasn't here.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I think that should be. Do they still have a flip side?
You know?
Yeah. Do they have? I think that back in the day would have been the flip side.
Yeah.
So you are so multi-talented, playing
so much.
just every instrument ever made.
Yeah.
You know, and not everyone can just sing on the fly like that.
Yeah.
And being this is just a live and you're so open and honest about your life, and so I just see great things for you. Great
so
things,
much.
and I just hope that you remember the little people.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole thing. Yeah, everybody, every piece of the journey is important.
Every
And
piece
yes.
of the journey, yes. And so I think we were on the 10-year journey.
Yeah.
Because you have to speak it.
Yeah.
You have to speak it into existence.
Ooh, I like that.
you gotta
Let's do
speak
this.
it. Yeah, you got to speak it. Where do you want to be in
All
10
right.
years?
I'm gonna look right here too. All
That's right.
So that I can
Look 'em
look
in
at
the
myself.
eye.
So 10 years from now, 10-year me, this is for you.
Okay.
All right. When you look back, I want to make sure that you did all these things and more. I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world on world tours. I want to sell out stadiums, just like I said on American Idol. I want to be able to meet the people who are closest to the music, and I want to be able to be a part of, helping people through, whatever it is that they're going through, whether they need inspiration or need to know that love exists or anything like that. I want to be able to be an inspiration to people around the world through what I do through the music. I want to get some Grammy Awards.
Okay.
I want to sell out Wembley Stadium or play sold out shows at Wembley Stadium. What is it, Madison Square Garden? Let's do all the things. The big circle thing in Nevada, in Las Vegas. I want to do that thing too, the circle thing. Super Bowl, because we got a whole lot of Super Bowls between now and 10 years
The
from
Olympics?
now. The Olympics,
That's
yes.
right. That's
The Olympics
right.
is going to be happening between now and then. Olympics, I definitely want to do that. I want to be featured in magazines and podcasts and television shows, late night TV, all the things like that. But also, more than anything, I just want to be able to be a part of making this world a better place to be in, in any way that I possibly can. And so whatever that comes with and whatever that looks like, future me, you better do some cool stuff for the world. I'm looking at you right now, right in your eyeballs.
Okay. You get a couple of amens on that one. And that's what you have to do. Speak it into existence.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to save this segment because when it happens, and I didn't say if, but when this happens, I want to say it was on my show. It was
Movies, TV shows, Oscars, all the things, all that stuff too. Music in video games and all the stuff. I want it all to happen.
Want it all to happen.
Yes.
In the name. We have to touch and agree like they do in church. In the name of Jesus.
In the name. You already, and
Yes.
you hear it up there too. You see
That's
what
right.
we're doing right now.
That's right. That's what we're doing. Well, we're going to go to another quick commercial break, and then we're going to just sum this up because we done already spoken into existence.
Yes.
We done touch and agree. We
Yes.
almost about to have a little church up in
Hey,
here.
come on now. Oh, don't get the preacher's kids started up in me. I'll say a word. Don't
Say it. 'Cause you got the mic. You got the mic.
know.
Feel free to say what you need to.
You know?
Yes. Wow. Amazing.
Thank you so
yes.
much.
Yes.
That time again. Join us as we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary. We'll be bringing you music, entertainment, and culture. It'll be here at the CLTV Studios, 6254 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. Saturday, September 14th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Save the date.
Attention all netball enthusiasts. Get ready for the launch of the USA Netball Premier League. Join us for an exciting international female mixed club competition taking place on August 17th at the Redan Recreation Center in Lithonia, Georgia, and on August 18th at the Lucius Sanders Rec Center in Lithonia, Georgia at 8:45 a.m. For more information, email us at usanetball@gmail.com or contact Danette John at 678-891-7213. Don't miss out on this incredible event. Come out and support your favorite teams.
Get ready for an unforgettable evening of smooth jazz and R&B at the Culture Show. Join us on August 24th at the JVC Event Hall from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a night of incredible music and entertainment. Meet our special guests, saxophonist B. Thompson and Sorrell. And don't miss the stunning designs from international designer Janine Mangao. Enjoy the beats of DJ Master Eve from Sirius XM Flavor Radio and performances by Atlanta's premier vocal group. Come out and meet the featured guests and your MC for the evening, Candy from Caribbean Life Radio. Get your early bird tickets now on Eventbrite. We can't wait to see you there.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right. So, oh my gosh, this has been such an amazing time with you. And I came in here a little sluggish, but I am so motivated right now. You have a powerful voice. Powerful.
You so much.
And you got to realize we don't have all of the tools and the big mics and the big speakers and everything that one normally have, when you're doing live TV. And so if you can belt it out in this room, I can only imagine what you're doing on stage. So I love it when you gave homage to the Lord.
Yeah.
Putting him first in your life. And so you put the Lord first in your life. How about your parents? What would you say to them today?
Well, first of all, Dad, thank you for picking up my guitar today. I just got a new guitar, and he was there to receive it and everything like that. But also, thank you for all that you've done to make me the man that I am, and to guide me and show me all the things that you have. My brothers and my sisters, you all have been such an inspiration, and you all have done so much in my life, and I love you all so much, and I need to see you guys more often. I hope you hear me right now. I'm going to send this clip to you. I need to see you all more often, and I need to see my nieces and nephews because I miss them and I love them so much. And then, Mom, thank you so much for everything that you spoke into my life, everything that you did in my life, everything that you've done to make me who I am, for the love that you poured into me, and for just being who you are in this world and for me. It's been a couple of years now since I saw you, and since the world got a chance to experience you, but just letting you know we're down here making it happen, and we're making it happen for you, for everything that you said that you wanted to see in the world. And if as long as I have breath in my lungs, I'm going to make sure that I can do that and make sure that the world experiences who you wanted the world to experience.
Oh my gosh, I just have tears in my eyes. That was so beautiful. I think you need to take this, what we're doing today, and put it on a CD.
Yeah.
You know? That's how powerful it is. And I do believe in speaking things into existence.
Absolutely.
And I'm speaking into existence that one day I'll be in the front row while you're performing at some large arena.
Yes.
And, you know, because you have the spirit to do it. And more importantly, you have the talent and you're doing it. You know,
so
just to
much.
be able to do this on the fly.
Yeah.
I think what I gave you about 30 minutes notice.
Oh my
and
gosh.
You were up.
I was
and
ready to take a
and ready.
nap, and
Yes.
then I picked up my phone, and then it was like, hey, I'm about to switch over the line. You know, you want to do an interview today? I was like, all right, I'm up. Let's do it. Let's do
and
things.
that's exactly what you did. And that's the trait of a true star.
Mm-hmm.
A star is always ready and shining no matter where they are.
Yeah.
And that's what you did today. You were a shining star. And
Thank
we
you so
certainly
much.
appreciate you coming here.
Of course.
We appreciate you entertaining us live and in person, you know. And so we just thank you. And again, we're going to let you have last words to take us on out. And I just...
sing one to take us out?
Sing.
All right, let's see.
So we're getting a full concert, ladies and gentlemen. You can only get this on Real Talk here at CLTV, where we get the greatest of stars, and they perform right here.
Let's see, where are we going to go with this one?
We're going to the top.
Yeah, I think we'll go with this round right here. This is nice. I told myself not to write a song. Since your love and made this pen move, you might as well sing along. Cause I've been trying harder than a stone wall not to fall for you, baby. But every day I'm falling like some autumn leaves when the season changes. See, I told myself not to write a song. But since your kisses made this pen move, you might as well sing along. Cause every time I tell you I'm a savage, it's cause I feel you're getting closer to my heart. And I know I'm supposed to be a man, but I'm scared. Didn't think we'd get this far, so tell me what you want and I give you what you need. I can't even help it cause it's something about your love, and you're sweeter than a tall glass of southern iced tea. Warmer than a Georgia summer with your arms wrapped around me. Me, with your arms wrapped around me. Me, with your arms wrapped around me. So much. Thank you. And that song is called Hot Sauce, and it's available on everything, on Spotify, Apple Music, all the things, as is the rest of my catalog. Make sure you guys go check it out. And all the
Make sure you run and check it out,
Yes.
okay? All right, before it sellouts.
Exactly, right?
Yes, this has been such an amazing day. Thank you for just not blessing us here at the studio, but blessing those who are listening to you and those who are looking at you. You are here live on Caribbean Live TV on The Real Talk with Mayor Beverly Jones. And you're always invited to come back anytime. And we're hoping you'll be back on this big celebration that we will be having. You are always welcome to come here anytime. So we just thank you, and we thank all of you all for listening to us. And do some shout outs to them. Let them know what you felt. This was live on live TV, and so you got a mini concert for free right here. And you can only do it on CLTV on The Real Talk with Mayor Beverly Jones. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys next week, but more importantly, make sure you keep in touch. And how can they keep in touch with you?
You can find me on Instagram at Eddie Callier, EDICALLIER. On TikTok, EDICALLIER. Facebook, Eddie Callier, EDICALLIER. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, wherever you get your music and all the things, EDICALLIER. And I hope to see you all soon.
All right, Eddie Callier, right here on The Real Talk with Mayor Beverly Jones. Send him some love. Reach out to him.
Yes, please do.
Hey now, hey now, hey. It's that time again. Join us as we celebrate our 2nd year anniversary. We'll be bringing you music, entertainment, and culture. It'll be here at the CLTV Studios, 6254 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30083. Saturday, September 14th, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Save the date. Get ready for an unforgettable evening of smooth jazz and R&B at the Culture Show. Join us on August 24th at the JVC Event Hall from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a night of incredible music and entertainment. Meet our special guests, saxophonists B. Thompson and Sorrell. And don't miss the stunning designs from international designer Janine Mangao. Enjoy the beats of DJ Master E from Sirius XM Flavor Radio and performances by Atlanta's premier vocal group. Come out and meet the featured guests and your MC for the evening, Candy from Caribbean Life Radio. Get your early bird tickets now on Eventbrite. We can't wait to see you there.